What up, kids? Welcome to TLG Uncut. I'm your host, Shaun C. So, oh my God, if y'all only knew everything that I just went through to try to get this live stream going, and I didn't even have enough time to do a community post to let y'all know that I was going to be running a little late. But I look forward to seeing who we got up in here when we get this thing started. Again, another episode, another weekly live stream. Glad I was actually able to get this thing going. Listen, tonight's live stream is based upon actually a number of clips, but it's funny because the main clip that I'm going to highlight, the starting clip, is going to tie together everything I show you after this. And I don't even know if y'all noticed, but what I've been trying to do over these number of videos I've been making is I've been tying each video together through a clip or, through a situation. The last video that I did was talking about, how modern women, and particularly and especially Black women, may not be wife material. But I'm not going to limit that to Black women because it's more than just that. It's a mindset. So the clip that I'm going to open up with tonight, she says something that I think that we all kind of knew. I think that the thing that this woman I'm going to show y'all in a bit is going to tell us is something that is contrary to what we hear, but I think that we kind of figured out something is amiss. All right. I think we figured out that what they're saying isn't necessarily lining up, or correction, what they're doing is not lining up with what they're saying. Okay. There are a bunch of people, both men and women, that might talk a good game, right? It's kind of the name of the game in 2026 social media, right? You got a bunch of people talking shit, bunch of people talking mess. And as we used to say, they're not walking it like they talk it. As Preston just wrote, the math ain't adding, the math ain't mathing. That's exactly correct, Preston. The math ain't mathing. And so, if you will allow me, I don't have a long time tonight because I got some other things I need to take care of, but we're gonna get through all of these clips tonight. And the reason why tonight's live stream, we're going to get into the first clip here in a second, but the reason why the live stream tonight, the clips that I've selected for this particular live stream is very important because the video that I intend to put out Friday, this will lay the foundation, this discussion that we're going to have together tonight. It's going to lay the foundation for the video that I would like to try to put together on Friday. And I don't even know if I'm ready to put out Friday's video on Friday. I just know that I'm laying the foundation with tonight's live stream. And it may not seem like it because I'm trying to keep the subject a little light and loose, but Friday's video is going to be a little bit heavier and it's going to ask deeper questions by looking into the past and asking, what path are we headed down? How did we get here? Are we being held back because the enemy is amongst us? The enemy has infiltrated us. So this is what we're going to talk about on Friday. But tonight, I want to start off with our first clip. I'll get to the shout out to my big fam out there. See you. Shout out to you, Preston. I'll get to the comments here in a little bit, but let's start off with this first clip. All right. We're right at the 5-minute mark. Let's get to the first clip so we can set this party off right. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear this and let me know.
Listen, baby. All that healing shit we be online talking about and telling your friends and your family you're healing and I'm going through bitch. I hope you're being real when you are. Okay, because I think we are dragging out the healing process because the main fact is we're not being honest about what the fuck is wrong with us. We're not even being honest that there's something wrong with us. We are healing off of just the things that people hurt us about and healing off of things that just happened to us. And why did I go through these things? And bitch, because you are a poor decision maker. You come from a line of poor decision makers. You come from a line of goddamn fucked up views and perspectives and morals. And there's things you have to be brutally honest about with yourself. Bitch, you're not emotionally stable like you think you are. You're not super intelligent as you think you are. Because if you were, you would like your results, and then you wouldn't be stuck in fucking healing phase, telling yourself, "I'm healing, bitch."
Listen, this young lady is absolutely correct. Okay. I started off with this clip because she's right. How many women are we seeing now that are in this quote unquote healing phase? Always healing, always trying to get through my drama. Notice that these healing journeys are the same. These healing journeys start with something like, I'm going to do more self care. I'm going to stop dating for a little bit. I'm going to get to being with me and I'm just going to leave men alone during this period of time. And some women successfully don't talk to any dudes. You know, they go ahead and start like more taking care of their physical appearance. You know, their faces are looking moist. If you know, you know. Their faces are looking all moist, right? You know, they got their little teacup dog that they take everywhere. Um, you know, they're going to brunch with their ladies, their friends. They're doing more. Let me get in touch with my friends and myself. See, they're not alone during this. They're just not with any dudes. Hell, you could even say they're hanging out with the people that's hurting their own journey. And even the women that kind of stay to themselves. I ain't dealing with none of these bees and none of these dudes. Are they really healing? So I'm not going to get into it because we have a number of clips that I'm connecting a few dots with these clips tonight. All right. So I'm gonna before we get into that, I'm not gonna stay on too long because we don't have a lot of time tonight. But I want to do oh yeah. So I want to do a shout out to the gents. First of all, thank you all for being here. You could be anywhere else, but you decided to stick with your boy tonight. I appreciate it. Again, tonight's video is laying the foundation for what I want to do on Friday. All right. Uh, for the video, because it's going to be a deeper talk on Friday, but we need to look at this stuff in order for what I say on Friday and what I show you all on Friday for it to really land, for us to really make sense. And I'm going to reference these clips again in Friday's video. But we need to talk about it tonight. I want y'all input in this tonight. Also, I want to give a shout out to my members. Okay. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Thank you all for paying for paying to be members of this channel. Only the price of a cup of coffee a month, and you get extra content. I put out a members only video before I came on this live stream tonight. Okay. And it's a video that I said I was going to make. I have a bunch of I have a bunch of one-off clips that I want to make members only videos with, but I'm always busy on something, gents. I'm not trying to hold back from you guys. I'm really working on a bunch of things. and it's a lot. So one of the projects that I'm working on that you all know that I'm working on is that me and P are starting a podcast, and then I'm working to try to get those videos done, and I intend to launch the new podcast hopefully Friday, no later than Monday. But my goal is to have 5 videos done and on the channel, ready to go for you all to binge watch. And it's gonna be fun, man. I just this new podcast is allow us to be able to talk about things that we can't talk about on this channel because it's already too late. This channel already has a direction. So the podcasts allow us eventually to be able to talk about some of the things that we want to talk about and not necessarily worry about the YouTube algorithm, but also have that freedom like some of the other channels do to be able to talk about the subjects they want to talk about. I don't have that freedom now because this channel is 5 years old and almost 1,000 videos, right? This channel is almost 6 years old, correction, with about 1,000 videos, right? Let's see who we got in the house tonight. I'm not gonna be able to read all the comments, so I'm gonna just kind of see who we got up here. Preston says, "Yo, what up, Shaun C, TSG, Big Dog, Homie, and the Player City Peeps." Preston, always great to have you here. I appreciate you. He said, "Love to the Captain America shirt, brother." Yeah, I had to support, man. I had to support the Black Captain America, man, because ain't nobody then laid it down like we have. For every war, we didn't been here. Okay, for every for the majority of the conflicts that this country has had, we've been involved, whether they wanted us to or not. Okay. Hey, big fam, I already seen you. I'm glad that you're here tonight. Shout out to Lance Struthers. Appreciate you being here, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming through. Hey, Adam, man, great to see you. It started after they closed the asylums. You know what's funny, Adam? I almost titled tonight's live stream something about women being crazy. But I said it's too generic. Nobody will click on that shit. Believe it or not, nobody will click on that. Because they'll be like, we know. And then they'll just go on the next thing. So I gave it a little bit more thoughts. Those eyelashes give her wings. That's funny. Person says, more tattoos, wearing scallywag banshees on the internet crying about healing when they aren't healed themselves. Yeah, we're going to get into it. See everybody saying what's up. Shout out to Cardell, man. Great to have you here, man. Thank you. Said healing journeys don't work. They don't. Because this is the part that I forgot to say when I was giving my opening monologue, Cardell, but those healing journeys, all that stuff that they do, even though they're away from men, you know, maybe they hang with their girls, maybe they don't. They're doing a bunch of stuff. They're traveling, finding their inner selves. These don't become healing journeys. This becomes narcissism journeys. Because all they're doing, it's one thing to love yourself, but if you're still lying to yourself while you're on your healing journey, then I dare say you're not healing. And I dare say if you're lying to yourself, you don't love yourself. And a lot of people are lying to themselves. And you're going to hear some of that tonight. Okay. Adam says, if you date them, they want you to pay for their therapist. Yeah, you remember that? That clip I showed y'all with that shit? Insane. Big Fam says, word. Oh, man. And he also says truth serum. That's what we coming with tonight, baby. That's what we coming with tonight. From Superman to Captain America. Now I'm still Superman. Captain America shirt is just, actually, I was wearing one of my TSG shirts, right? One of my shirts that usually I have. I don't even know if those shirts links still work, but I have to go check it out. Actually, I want to do a new crop of shirts for y'all, but it was the shirt that says, if you broke, just say that. Drizzle, drizzle. So I had that shirt on, but it was a black shirt with white letters. So it blended too much into the background. So I decided to change to the Captain America shirt. So I popped from the background. Does that make sense? These are kind of shit I got to think about as a YouTuber, right? Like, okay, how's the color? How's the lighting? How's the sound? Alexander, man, what's going on, man? Great to have you here. He said, hit that like button. Thank you very much, Alexander. Yes, please hit that like button. Let people know that we're here tonight. He says, Shaun C, it's been a while. Been a while. Hope all is well. Keep cooking, G. I appreciate you, Alexander. Yeah, man. We about to do that. We about to do that. We about to do that. Preston says, smash that like button. Lance says, anytime, fam. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm glad y'all here tonight. I got some stuff for y'all. Like I said, I'm not gonna keep y'all long tonight because I am working on a lot of stuff. And in order for me to launch that new podcast on Friday, I gotta kind of make some headway. You know what I'm saying? Hercules. Oh, fam, that's too funny. Healing doesn't work while making the same mistakes, and that's what we're gonna start off with. Damn, you know what I love about the gents, man? You know why I appreciates, as Big Fam would say, I appreciates the gents. I appreciates the gents because y'all say stuff and lead us into what we need to talk about. Now, this next clip I'm gonna show you has music on it, and a brother ain't trying to get copyrighted. So I don't need the music. I need the words on the screen. So check this out. So this is the girl, right? She cute. She kind of slim fine with it, right? Like the glasses, right? I can't tell much more than that. I don't know if she got tattoos, all that stuff, right? Young lady, nice looking young lady, right? Now she gonna go to. Now this is her post, right? This is the goals. This was the goals. This was been the goals of modern women for the last number of years. But let's read them real quick together. Owns a successful business. So these women like, he got to get a business. You see how all of them got the same mindset? Not like, oh, does he have a trade? Does he have a skill? Does he have something that's going to survive no matter what happens? They don't ask those type of questions. It's all about, do we have a business? And then if you have a business, y'all being in his life disrupts that. Why would he want to mess with y'all? See what I'm saying? Because y'all don't have number two, a growth mindset. No, y'all have a gold digger mindset. Y'all got a 304 mindset. If that dude got a growth mindset, then why aren't you helping him make money? All y'all do is take money, right? Oh, we about to cook here. We about to cook here. I ain't done. Financially responsible. Gents, on that one, I'm going to take another drink. If y'all don't know, this is an old fashioned. Financially responsible. I want y'all to really think about that shit. I'm not going to get too deep into it because we're going to see how these women think. Financially responsible. They want you to be financially responsible. I'm not gonna get too deep in that. Let's get back to the list. Appeals to love language. Oh my God. What's your love language? You know why they care about love language? Because they want to know is it I don't know, remember them all, but like acts of service or like acts of gifts or something. They only care about if your love language is gifts and acts of service. So serving them while giving them shit. That's really all they care about. That's the only love languages that they care about. Intentional dates. You know what that means, right? Is his ass gonna pay for us to go out on these expensive dates? Wants to be married in the future. Listen, I don't have a problem with women wanting to know if a man wants to be married or be in a serious committed relationship. Okay. The problem I have with it is these are the goals that they set for men that they're looking for. But they never set their goals to, am I a wife? Am I wife material for a husband? That's why the last one is off the list. Because they're not even preparing for the thing that they want. These so-called women, one of the clips that I showed y'all the other day, the woman says something like, let me see if I can find that real quick. The woman said something about, she tried to bring up something about God or something. And and these heathen ass women. Oh, did I click the wrong one? Yes, I did. I'm in the wrong folder. I'm sorry about that. I think is modern women should never chase after modern women. Where is that clip at? Oh, no, no. Was that it? Oh, maybe that was a video I did. See, I've done so many videos I can't even keep up. Right here, right here. Let's play this clip real quick.
When did it become such a problem for women wanting a man who's a provider? Like, since when is that such an issue? Because back in the day, I'm not trying to get spiritual, but if you look in the Bible, men are supposed to be providers and women are supposed to be nurturers.
Stop right there. We ain't got to go no further. Men are supposed to be providers. Which scripture did she pull that out of her ass from? I'm a trout mouth heathen. Where did she pull that shit out of? And women are supposed to be nurturers. Really? Is that all women are supposed to be? Nurturing? What about submitting? Why can't none of them do that? They ain't figured that one out yet, huh? I ain't trying to be all spiritual or nothing, but let me break this out so I can make my point. Bitch, you wrong. Excuse my French. I'm sorry, Jesus. Sorry about that. Okay? Sorry about that. We said we wasn't going to do that in 2026. We said we was going to pull back from that. Okay? We said we was going to pull back. We ain't going to do that. Let me go back here, okay? So here's the thing. King. Sorry, I didn't know which one I was looking at. All right. King said back in the day, the Bible talked about being equally yoked and had nothing to do with finances. Right? Lance said that's real though. Yeah, it slipped out there, Lance. Sometimes I be messing up, a woman should already be wife material before you put a ring on her finger. And that's on us. I don't have a double standard, Adam, and I think y'all have heard me before. The reason why we watch these videos and why we see these behaviors is because on my side of the things, yes, as men, we got to pick better. That's why I show this shit. Why are you always talking about shut your ass up? Okay? We over here trying to make sure that we can see y'all sea demons before y'all even get over here. All right? That's what we doing over here. The absolute effing nerve and audacity to talk about providers when they aren't nurturers. Absolutely. All right? Shout out to King, man. He said, what up, Preston, the TSG fam? Yep. And then oh, that's right, Preston. Now, what's going to happen? This is why I said I can't play it. It has music, but I want you to see. This is women rewriting their goals, gents. Okay, let's analyze that. The reason why I'm taking a little time on this because again, tonight's video, no matter how long we're here, I told you I don't know how long we're gonna be here. Might be a long time, may not be long at all. But the point is, it's setting the foundation for the conversation that I want to have on Friday. Friday is not going to be a pretty conversation. Okay? It's not. But we need to have it. And I want to use tonight's video, is comical as some parts might sound or be, to set the serious tone for later. Now, this is women rewriting their goals. Okay? So what was this? Owns a successful business. Okay, let's see what the new goal is. Actually works. Now, not speaking for my my light-skinned vanilla brothers that might be watching. Shout out to y'all in the UK. Shout out to y'all in Australia. Shout out to y'all in Mexico, right? Who watch and all over the world. Thank you so much. Listen, actually works. So the last statistics I saw, you talk about in the black community, over 50% of black men are considered middle class. Okay? Over half, right? Now I realize the average black man doesn't make as much as maybe some of his counterparts. But that salary is still like 55,000. Okay? 55, whatever, right around that amount. Let's just stick with that. Okay? Black women is about 50. Okay? So we're about 4-5 grand off from each other on average. All right? Which is crazy because if they put their money, if the average man, black man, and average black woman put their salary together, they'd be making 6 figures or close to it. Okay? Or maybe it's 50 and 48. Doesn't really matter. Point is, together, they almost got 100,000. More than enough, if they're on average, without a family, to set the foundations. Let's go back to what I said about black men being in the middle class, half of them. The problem is, it's not that black men ain't working. It ain't out black men ain't hustling. Man, I be seeing black dudes hustling all the time. And I'd be so proud, even if it's just a little piece of a job. They be on it, man. And you had that little laugh, man, I see your brother, all right? I'm that old dude now. I see you with a hat. You got to hit them like that when you're older, right? Yo, my old heads already know, okay? My old heads know. What's happening, young guy? Young blood? I try to hit them like that. I want to be that old dude. What's happening? I want to be that dude, okay? Apparently, if you say 19, if you say your birth year starts with 19, you are ancient to these kids, right? So shout out to all my people that's born in the 1900s, all right? What's happening, young kid? Right? Men are employed, but it's not good enough. When they say actually works, they're like, oh, I'm lowering my standards. No, you don't want to talk to the men who actually doing something because it don't line up with what you say. Actually works is going to be for some of the men that we see or some of the situations that I'm going to show you here in tonight's video. I'm sorry we dragging on this, but I got to stress this point. Let's see what the next one is. So a growth mindset. Let's see what the next one is. Can read. Gents, I've never met someone who couldn't read that I couldn't tell they couldn't read in the first minute or first few seconds or seconds actually, but in the first minute of talking to them. How do some of y'all women get to so deep in the dating stage with men and you just finding out that they can't read? Hell, if the dude even take you out to dinner and he start doing one of these numbers, and this is assuming he not old. I'm talking about my young people, okay? Old folk, we do this shit. Not me, but old folks sometimes do this. But if he a young man and he can't read, I'm going to show you what he going to do. Matter of fact, let's get this off the screen because I want y'all to see it clearly. This is what a dude who can't read do. Let me get some words on this. Let me get some words on this page. He going to put his finger on it. And he gonna put his finger on the page like it's Braille. That's a person that can't read. Now, if you do that and I've insulted you, that means go fucking read then. Go learn how to read. There ain't no goddamn excuse for that shit. I've been learning another language for the last 6 years. I'm not perfect at it, but when I see the words, I can read them. I can have a conversation in another country. So if I offended anybody here, then good. Shit, go get hooked on phonics. Yeah, hooked on phonics worked for me. Y'all remember that shit? Reading is fundamental. See, that's for all my old heads. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all know about that? What y'all know about name? What y'all know about name? All right, let's go back to it. Let's go some more. We got some more. Financially responsible. Let's see what comes next. Pays their bills on time. Remember I told y'all how the gents are so good at this? Lance just dropped something. Let me put this up on the screen. They don't care about good credit score, no criminal history or nothing like that till they ran through. Man, shout out to you, brother. You not only hit the nail on the head for what we were just talking about, but you already ahead on some of the stuff I'm going to show y'all. You already ahead on it. Women's are the one who caused men to go into this extreme because they became selfish and vindictive toward men. And they've adapted, and that's what they forced us to do. So deal with it. We'll talk about that on Friday. But you make some good points. Dwayne, am I saying Dewan? Oh, Dewan, Deshaun. Okay, tell me if I got that right. Dewan. It's strange they talk in these very immature tones and voices. Yes. Yeah. And the other thing, Dewan, like, is it's crazy because if you listen well enough and you've been in tune with it, you also realize that when they change these tones and voices, it depends on what they're trying to accomplish. Trying to be manipulative, cute, try to be, like boss up on a dude or on a woman or a dude. You're going to hear all of that tonight in their voices. And then some of them they can't read neither. So women rewrite goals until they age out, and then they start complaining about men looking past them to date younger women. Yeah. Y'all are spot on, man. What about that credit score? You talking about pay bills on time? Well, you got real men that's paying their bills on time. But gents, they don't want those men. I'm going to show y'all all of this. There's a reason the reason we getting through this is because the rest of these shits are quick clips. By the time we get there, the live stream, we'll be damn near all done with the live stream. But that's okay. Because again, tonight's live stream is going to set up Friday. Okay? It's going to set up Friday. All right, let's see what else we got. Appeals to love languages. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't give a shit about this one, but let's see what actually likes black women. Okay, well, we just talked about this. Here's the thing. I just did a video on that. And I'm just telling y'all since we're at the live stream so y'all know how I think. But the last video I just did, what was the name of it? Young woman says why black women can't be wives. I went off what that clip said. That's what the last video was. And in that video, gents, I showed a bunch of traits, a bunch of behaviors, a bunch of thoughts, a mindset, attitude of why that woman was actually correct. Nothing we're seeing right now, and it's not even just black women. This is a modern women problem. Black women seem to be the loudest about it, though. And I want to see them win. I want to see everybody win. Because our real enemy ain't with each other. But that's a discussion we're gonna have on Friday. That's Friday's discussion. All right. My point being is most black men actually prefer to have black women. But the problem is finding a black woman that you can say is a wife material when most of them now are starting to not be around men. Even if they have a dad, I'm going to show y'all all that tonight. I'm going to show you a woman that has a dad, and she's still acting fugly. So I'm gonna show y'all. I brought receipts. Intentional dates. Let's see what that one is. No pull-up text. First of all, real men ain't talking about let me pull up. Real men ain't saying let me pull up. Let me rephrase that. You all are choosing men who, this is for serious people. Like, this is supposed to be man goals for 2026. I'm assuming in the hope to find your own man. When a man is serious and sober-minded about who he's looking for, he's no longer going to say, let me pull up. I'm not gonna put nothing on dudes for saying let me pull up. That's what you are. That's what you've shown him. You are a let me pull up type of girl. When you not a let me pull up a type of girl, he won't text you, let me pull up. He's not gonna talk to you that way. And if he's still talking to you, let me pull up, and I want to make you my wife, then he's gonna fall into the category that I'm gonna show you here in these next couple clips. All right, wants to be married in the future. What's now? What's this? Isn't already married. You all are attracting the same type of men. And don't sit here and say, oh, married men is just the only ones hitting on me. You are attracting that. No married man is going to pull up on you if he don't think you that type. And I'm going to prove it tonight. I'm going to catch a few more comments, and then we're going to get to the next clips. And that's exactly the problem, that women destroyed our children and community, and the fact that they don't care is beyond disturbing. We'll talk about that on Friday. The secret to any leader's success is to learn the importance of people. If they starve while we eat, we failed as a whole. Yes. Teach each other the importance of love and compassion and caring. We got to get back to that. Unfortunately, everybody's in me stage. We're in this is the most narcissistic people. This is the most narcissistic I didn't seen people in my life. People have always been narcissistic. But God dang, it's almost draining at this point. This is something deep by design. It is, my man. It really is. Shouldn't it be simping to a woman for love language? Right? Bros be choosing men that don't have a license, don't have a wallet, order everything on the menu at the Chinese joint, then take several steps back so she can pay. You know what? Gents, I give y'all credit. Y'all are so on it. That's going to set us up for our next clip. Because I took the time to go through all of that checklist. Because when you go ahead and read in the comments of some, I don't always read in the comments, but sometimes you got to look in the comments and really get a feel for what's going on. And I looked in the comments of that one because the music, I was like, well, I can't do the music. Let's see what people are saying. if y'all see how many women agree with that, and I'm like, what's all this? Because if you was a serious, sober-minded woman who had done real healing, you wouldn't even have to agree with that shit. Because those goals would make sense. Because you are who you need to be to attract the things that you're asking for. But you're not. And you don't know how. Most of them don't know how. Jay. He said, call 1-800. Yeah. The selfishness is gone off record. Matrix, great to see you here, man. Let's get to this next clip. Let me show you all the next clip, man, because I tell y'all what, I'm going to play this clip, and then I'll talk about it on the side. I'm going to run real quick to the kitchen just to fill this up one more time, but y'all stick around, okay? Let's
My baby dad had destroyed me again. My baby dad tried to get me pregnant again. Take my baby dad back and that's what you do. Fuck you mean this? Bro, my baby dad just busted out all my windows, gang. My baby dad homeboy tried to shoot me. Yes, bitch, he popped my dummy. Dad busted my lip, gang. My baby dad got another girl pregnant, bro. He got it. I'm pregnant with twins and he didn't even get rid of it.
Man, I almost busted my ass trying to run across this big ass house. All right. So, again, I'm going to play it one more time so I can catch it.
My baby dad had destroyed me again. My baby dad tried to get me pregnant again. Take my baby dad back and that's what you do. Fuck you mean this? Bro, my baby dad just busted out all my windows, gang. My baby dad homeboy tried to shoot me. Yes, bitch, he popped my dummy. Dad busted my lip, gang. My baby dad got another girl pregnant, bro.
Look, here's the thing. I was like, where am I at on the screen? All of the things on that list that I just showed y'all, and just what the gents been saying in the comments, you all are attracting these dudes. You all are laying down with dudes who are not fathers. You all can't be sitting here saying, clock it on the type of dude and what y'all looking for. And this is who you pick. I mean, there's goddamn zero accountability. And the worst part about it, gents, is me saying it. Oh, why y'all men got to talk about it? Y'all won't even hold each other accountable. Hell, at least here I'm saying, hey man, don't pick no woman like this. Don't pick no woman like this. She's gonna ruin your life. At least we tell them. Women will tell other women not to talk to successful, like regular dudes who are successful, who are doing what they're supposed to do. Y'all will discourage women from talking to dudes who they should be talking to in light of a dude y'all think is cute, and then her ass end up like this woman right here. Y'all end up just like this because you listen to your girls. I already did a video on how women are ruining other women. How other women don't mean other women good. If you don't think that I've been trying to set the warning signs for people, for the men, for the women, for the gents, for the ladies, I'm sounding an alarm. Oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know he was going to do that. How did you know? Man, that's why I know we're dealing with a bunch of people who ain't serious, man. Seriously. Man, I put that bottle in the freezer. or cold. That's good. 1-800-SIMS-OR-US. I saw your other one too, Adam. 1-800-SAVE-304. I see you. Misery loves company. Some are even on code. Exactly, man. Shout out to Mr. Elwes. He said, Preston, I agree that single mama drug is real and Bay 2.0. It's a no-win situation. Yeah. Look at their hair, man. Look, she got natural hair, but after they become baby mamas, they don't even care no more. That woman look like, let me see. Let me go through. All she doing is wearing blankets. Them edges looking rough. That's why some dude made her a baby mama. Because he said she ain't nothing. Now this woman, she gonna, listen. Man, look, when you get old enough, not everybody can do this. This could be a curse too, but I can look at people and I can see what they're gonna look like when they get older. I've just been around enough people in enough places that I see certain people, and I don't have a problem bias-wise watching a person get old. I understand that that's all gonna happen. Hell, me too, right? I look older than I do, but some people you see get old and you're like, oh man, you didn't have to get old like that. Life just whipped your ass, and now you old looking. That's gonna be this woman right here. Life man, look, I didn't already seen her type before. That hairline already back. She's skinny now. Look, she's skinny in here. Look at this. Let's see. See, she ain't a big woman. In 20 years, she will be. 20 years, them kids gonna be all over the place, Yeah, she look, man. Look at this face. Let me put it back on the screen. Now tell me y'all can't see what she gonna look like when she get old. It ain't gonna take long. She ain't gonna even hit her 40s and she gonna be looking busted as hell. Cause life been whipping her ass and she's accepted it. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being real right now. Hell, we got more. Let's get back to it. Cause again, all men get the blame. We all get the blame. Let's do it that way so y'all can see more. Check this out.
How much your rent? I don't know my baby mom pay this shit. My baby mom pay this shit. Hey, baby. How much the rent is?
How much is the rent?
Yeah.
You stay here, don't you know how much the rent costs?
You know how me paying that shit?
$3,000, bro.
She said 3,000.
Now, I know it was kind of hard maybe to hear that, but he asked him, hey, babe, how much the rent is here? And she got offended because he asked her how much the rent. He's like, I don't be paying that shit. Listen.
How much is the rent?
Yeah.
You stay here, don't you know how much the rent costs?
You know how me paying that shit?
See? This is who y'all choose. That's who you choose. This dude look like he don't read. That's who y'all choose. And y'all got the nerve to set some goddamn list. Oh, well, I got to lower my standards. No. You're not lowering your standards. You never had any standards. And setting them high because, he got to make this much. He got to be this tall. He got to lay pipe like this. He got to do all it. Them ain't standards. Them are 304 goals. And that's what y'all need to realize. That's not healing. You keep ending up with the same type of dudes, and then you keep putting up with the same type of dudes, and then you keep having babies by the same type of dudes. Ain't nobody problem but yours. Shit, man. Wait, shout out to L Sparkling. Hey, bro is a bug. Damn. Yo. I'm damn. He said, bro is a bug. Life then grabbed a hold of her and said, "Who else wants some of Debo?" Oh, Adam says, I shaved my head and rock it. That's right, man. Exactly. Rock it, man. Dude, she's basically saying that even if she's happy with you, you still have to watch out for the snake. Ish show. Mistake. Yep. The wall. Matrix, you're right. Y'all all right. Yo, they have no one to blame but themselves. Now I'm gonna take it. I did something for a minute. I didn't do it the whole video, but I kind of am taking y'all in reverse. So you got the baby mama stage, but let me show you, right? They're setting all these goals and telling you how bad we are as men. Not saying we, the type of men that they deal with. Let me settle that for a while, because us gents here ain't on that shit. I'm gonna say the type of dudes that they deal with, okay? Let me show you how they act in the beginning before they become baby mamas. And then you'll understand. Oh, I had a whole plan when I put these video clips together. That's why it took so long to get here tonight. All right, here we go. I got a number of clips to show you. They're all quick.
I done talked so goddamn bad about a nigga, and now he finally done stop answering the phone. Oh, go King. You finally know your worth. I ain't even mad at you. I ain't even mad at you. I'm at the pull up, though. See you in a minute. Love you, boy.
Let's go back here. Let's go back to this. Love you, boy. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of funny. And here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you a little secret about the comments on this one. What I saw in the comments. But I really have a simple point with this one. The dude tried to let you go. And it's okay if you made a mistake. Hey, I laid down with the wrong dude. I get it. I ain't pregnant. I ain't none of these things. She didn't do that. What did she do? What did she say?
I only know your worth. I ain't even mad at you. I ain't even mad at you. I'm at the pull up, though. See you in a minute. Love you, boy.
See that? That's why I refuse to accept any blame for these women. I really do. Not a bit of it. Why you got to always be talking? I accept no blame. I'm talking to who I need to talk to. The people that need to hear me, hear me. And the ones who don't, it ain't for you. It ain't for you. Y'all be pulling up on these dudes who don't mean you no good. And then your ass be writing lists talking about why I got to lower my standards because this is the only type of dudes I come across. You keep going after them. This ain't none of our fault. And this ain't an all men thing. Again, y'all choose the shittiest of us and then blame all dudes. I almost dropped the F-bomb. I'm about to say F y'all, man. I almost dropped the whole F-bomb, though, the whole thing. I'm talking about like not just a little bit of it, not even half of it. The whole F-bomb. I was about to drop it. I stopped myself. Thank God I'm out of this. Okay? If I had finished this and maybe a little bit more, that F-bomb would have came out. Okay? There would have been no stopping that F-bomb. Okay? F y'all. But we ain't done. Because I'm not just picking on black women. This is a modern woman issue. Crazy comes in all shapes, colors, and sizes. This one crazy too. I'll put this one up on video.
Oh, you thought you could just block me? That's cute, cause I'm about to pull up on you. Yeah, I got a few loose screws. Who the fuck is with you? I'll be outside in a van like Scooby-Doo.
Yo, when she did the Scooby-Doo noise, that was it. That was it. I'm telling you. When you give them crazy, they be willing to pull up on you. Okay? Let me go back to this video clip right here real quick. There's a reason. I'm going to go back to this one. Trying to get a good facial shot so she ain't looking crazy. There we go. Something I meant to add before we went on to the next clip about this one was that this young lady right here, when you look down in the comments of this video, at the top, it was a comment that said, see, that's why I don't be messing with these dudes because they all agreeing. I was like, there's no way you're going to have a bunch of dudes in the comments co-signing on this. Gents, I was wrong. I was hella wrong. Okay? I went down to that comments. Every other comment was the exact type of dude that they talking about. The dude's like, yeah, you know what? I can relate to that. I like a little crazy with my girl. I like when they pull up on me. Like, I couldn't believe how many dudes' comments I read. That's why the chick in the beginning was like, yep, see? What did I always tell y'all? The simp is the biggest problem. And I don't care if you're the type of dude that could pull women like this. The fact that she said, oh, he know his worth, I'm going to pull up on him. You go back to this type of woman because you like the toxicity yourself, and then you a baby daddy. Then your light held back. You're going for child support. You got her busting out windows. Don't think it's just the women that like the toxicity. Listen, man, I'm going to tell you. Broken people attract broken people. And hurt people hurt people. When you're broken, you think you don't deserve better. That is a sign of being a broken person. When you're broken, you think, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this person. And so you will sabotage a good relationship and get back in it with somebody that's fucked up. That time I dropped the F-bomb because I need y'all to understand what I'm talking about. I know because I've been in that cycle before. And then I've broken out of that cycle to be put back in it. And eventually you got to say enough is enough. You got to take some accountability of your actions. Why did this shit keep happening? Why do I keep messing with these crazy ass bitches? Damn it, I dropped the B word again. I ain't gonna be able to put, this is gonna be two live streams in a row. I can't turn on monetization. F you, YouTube. Anyway. Crazy comes in all colors, sizes, and shapes. We'll get back to that. Now we're gonna kind of pivot. I want you to hear what this young lady here has to say. First of all, let me get a couple of these comments because these comments are wild. Asylums, asylums, asylums. You know what? You know how many times I almost, as a title, wrote like why modern women are crazy or modern women are crazy when it comes to, and I'm like, those titles never work. It never works, even though it's the truth, right? Loca para tu cabeza. Yeah. Crazy for the head, for your head. Oh, she actually did that ish with the whole Scooby-Doo voice. You know what? Let's play that one again. She did go in on that one. Crazy ass white chick. You
thought you could just block me?
I read the comments on this one, and this chick here, they say, what, some dude wrote, yeah, I knew you was crazy when I seen them eyes. Check this out. Let's go with this one. There we go.
Oh, you thought you could just block me? That's cute, cause I'm about to pull up on you.
at that. Look at that. Oh, you gotta love it when you can pause it and get it in the right spot there. Holy shit, man.
Who the fuck is with you? I'll be outside in a van like Scooby-Doo.
You know what? Let me go back here. You know what? It's funny because she got crazy eyes, right? Look, if my woman watching, I want you to remember that episode of How I Met Your Mother with the crazy eyes. Okay, remember the crazy eyes episode? This shit is it right here. Look at this shit. Oh man, that looked like she doing some stuff. I'm sorry about that, y'all. That's bad. Okay, I've had a couple drinks. I'm sorry about it. I just want to apologize. I don't really drink a lot no more. I apologize. But this chick is crazy. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I just had a little fun with that. Let's get back to the other video. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I was having a little fun. Sorry about that. All right, let's go.
Yo, we is living in a world where you gotta text the nigga, good morning, handsome. Bitch, my phone's so motherfucking dry. Bitch, I gotta invite the niggas out to breakfast, bitch. The niggas ain't much calling with good morning, beautiful. Just thinking about, bitch, wait, I gotta text the nigga. Good morning, handsome. How you slept, my love? How you slept, little baby?
Now listen, I didn't realize that this woman was from New Orleans until I heard the very end. And my people from New Orleans know. Listen, hold up, right? Let's go here.
Bitch, wait, I gotta text the nigga. Good morning, handsome. How you slept, my love? How you slept, little baby?
Little baby. When she said little baby, I was like, yeah, she from New Orleans. Now here's the funny part about this shit. Cause New Orleans ain't one of them places you go and be like, I'm gonna find the love of my life. It's just not. Good luck. Good luck. Listen, I have a little hope after watching it and knowing that she from New Orleans. Cause that means that the dudes in New Orleans, even though some of them out there, I know some of them out there, obviously, but that means some dudes ain't out there at all. They like, you know what? I'm done. There ain't nothing here. And I knew that city was cooked a long time ago. I was like, yeah, man. There's only a few women that are wives, and right now at this age, they want the older dudes. And so I moseyed my own way out of that damn state from where I'm from. You know? A bleached Betty Boop. Yeah, she a crazy Betty Boop. She would have worse with a septum. I knew she was instantly. Oh, talk about the other chick. Yeah, a bull ring. Gotcha. Yeah. Well, look, again, women are upset because you all are not you all, but men are choosing to why? It's not even worth my time. And what I'm about to show you now keeps coming up, but it keeps coming up because it's one of the biggest reasons. It's one of the biggest reasons men don't want to deal with modern women today. Check this out. Before I say this chick reminds me of one of my friends who I don't even know if we friends anymore because she don't answer my text no more. But she kind of reminds me of one of my friends.
You can't pay me every time we get together, then you got to go.
It's okay. So how much does he have to pay you every time? Just give me a number.
To hang out, to see me, to chill, anything. That's a days off, which I work. So I'm gonna need like at least $1,500 a day.
You need fucking what?
I need $1,500.
For what?
You want to come see me? Or come
For what?
Because I don't got time to chill. I need to make money every time I go.
Are you fucking for this $1,500?
I didn't say I was fucking.
So wait. So you want me to give you $1,500 American dollars to talk to you just for a conversation?
I get paid that at my job just for a conversation.
Wait. I get paid that at my job? Just for conversation? I wonder what she does. 1,500 men giving her conversation. I wonder what she doing. I think she on that pole. I think she is on the pole. Somebody, this woman's daddy is not feeling good about it. She is on the pole. Okay? On the pole. Adam said, don't forget about the Transformers in disguise. Let's get to the next one.
I pay for my own everything. So until then, I'm gonna talk to you niggas how the fuck I wanna talk to you niggas. Fuck is you talking about? Bitch, sit down. Get out of my face. Why is you in my face? The fuck? Like, if you're like, I don't. But want me to talk sweet and princess and want me to get soft girl. Fuck a soft girl. Bitch, I'm the real nigga. Fuck.
So again, these women ain't feminine. And look, aside from the way she talking, remember that Dave Chappelle skit where it was the player haters ball and they would see pictures and they would make fun of the pictures? This remind me of when Rosie O'Donnell popped up and Dave Chappelle says, she wears drawers with dick holes. This chick is wearing straight up men's briefs. These are men's briefs. What the hell? Them Hanes, them are a dude's underwear. And she sound like a dude.
I pay for my own everything. So until then, I'm gonna talk to you niggas how the fuck I wanna talk to you niggas. Fuck is you talking about? Bitch, sit down. Get out of my face. Why is you in my face? The fuck? Like, if you're like, I don't. But want me to talk sweet and princess and want me to get soft girl. Fuck a soft girl. Bitch, I'm the real nigga. Fuck.
You know what? That is exactly. Remember I told y'all I had that incident that happened here in this apartment complex? And I was like, hey, why the fuck was you on my car? Why was you on my ass like that coming through the gate? She was like, because I'm a nigga. And I'm like, yo. I was like, you know what? You're right. And then she got all bucked because she thought walking off was me being weak. But me walking off was like, yeah, I should slap the shit out of you. But I'm not going to do that because I'm a grown-ass man and you a young-ass girl. And me slapping the shit out of you would just knock your ass out and then I'd be in trouble. I like where I live at and everybody else is pretty cool. You the only one causing problems up in here. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'd rather you just talk shit and me live another day in my nice place. I like my place a lot. All right? Shout out to, hey, Ron in the house. Big Fam said, I be polecat. Yo, you know what? What? What is going on? Hold up now. What is up? Why can't I? Hold on, I'm trying to make some stuff happen. Hold on. Okay. Well, for some reason I can't open my phone link up. Let me damn it. My damn program is not letting me. Oh, let me see something real quick. Let me see if I can I want to try something real quick. God dang it. I'm trying to yeah, no, I can't send y'all the link. I can't send some links to y'all. Oh, P said I don't have a headset. Not trying to mess up the flow. Oh, gotcha. All right. You ain't at the house? Man, it'd been great to bring you on so we can go ahead and talk about this new channel. Antics Semantics, man. Great to see you. I've been lurking, Shaun. I'm always with you. I appreciate you, Antics Semantics. Thank you for being here tonight. Hey, P up in the house. You know what? If y'all stay around to the end of the live stream, which I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer tonight, but we still have some more clips to go through. I'll show y'all a clip from the new, a little snippet of the new video, one of the new videos that from our live stream. I still got about 3 more to edit. So, all right. Now you would think, gents, you would say, okay, well, these women got issues. Most of them ain't got dads. What about the ones that do got dads? What about the ones that still got dads? Check this out.
Bruh, why does nobody talk about how hard it is to date when you grew up like a princess? Like, my dad never told me no. Why the fuck would I let you do that? You ain't even got no money. You broke as shit.
I'm gonna say something, and I thought I would. I didn't think I would say this about another man. Or let me say about a father. Man, you spoiled your kid like that. You need to get your ass slapped. Cause you ain't even got to spoil your kids now when they act like this. Or act like this, whatever side on the screen is on. Okay? You ain't even got to spoil your kids. Now imagine having a dad that spoils her daughter for her to come on social media acting and looking like this. I'd be disappointed. I'd be like, man, your mom should have swallowed you. Something. Oh man, that's wrong. It's wrong. We're not there. That's blaming on the goose. Got you feeling loose, okay? Bring it. Okay. Sorry about that. My bad. All right. My bad. And then, if that ain't enough, these women can be violent too. Check this out. The mask is some demon time shit. I ain't gonna lie, that's much respect. I gotta play that one again. Because the Nacho Libre mask, the Rey Mysterio mask. What the heck? The mask is demon time. Not gonna lie. I played that one just to be funny. But the other thing is too, right? There is a significance about this video. And the thing about this video clip that as funny as it is to watch her pound on this damn thing, it really kind of generally shows how modern women today actually do not respect men. Even the ones who sit up here and say, I got a daddy. They don't respect men. It's so apparent. And that's the kind of shit that just make me say, F it. It really does. It's like, F it. You know what? I have a great woman, and so I really don't pay attention to it like that. Other than the fact that I see stuff all the time, obviously. If I got this channel, I see probably so many clips and so many things on social media, right? But women in general just have a general disrespect of men. And this is funny as a TikTok or a Instagram post or whatever, or it's a reel or whatever. But the truth of the matter is, this is supposed to be funny. And women are like, yeah, you go, girl. That's the way I'll be doing a man. Some of them are like, that's the way I do my men. You read the comments. setting these women up to think that this is how you're supposed to do a man. And I just want to remind any ladies who are watching, the average man is still strong. I don't care if he ain't got no muscle tone whatsoever. The most average ass dude is still stronger than the average woman. Hell, even average dudes against some of these muscular women are stronger in some cases. So if you're a dude and you look, listen, I'm not saying women don't be hitting on dudes. But if you're a dude and you just let a woman pop you upside your head and you're going to keep taking that, bro, what is she learning? She's learning it's okay. She's learning that you might leave, but she's going to find another dude to try to do it to. She hasn't learned to use her words and talk to you like a young lady should. Because we as men understand that if you're gonna get violent, if you're gonna even talk to a dude the wrong way, there is the chance of violence occurring. We know that as men. We calculate that when we talk to men or we pass men or we in certain situations. We have to calculate that around every man we with. Even a dude that you think is smaller than you, you have to calculate that as a man. And women now are so safe in society. They feel so safe that they think they can talk to dudes any type of way. And a lot of dudes in this society right now are not wound tight, ready to snap at any moment. Get your damn heads knocked off. There's a young brother on Dreads that got his head slapped by a white. Yeah. It reminded me of when we was in Seattle at Roxo. Yeah, there's a bunch of videos, fam, where these women are going upside these dudes' heads, bro, and they're allowing it. And you're like, what? What are you doing? You know what I mean? Pentagon on her forehead. What? She got a pentagram. Let me back that up. Did I miss something? Damn, that was a nice hit. Look at this. God dang. She mollywopped the hell out. Okay, this is just wrong. Where's this pentagram you see? Are you and what it this is demon time. How are you up on this thing head doing that? She woke up. Look, she just woke up to violence. Where is this pentagram you talking about? God dang. She went straight Nacho Libre with this one. Look at this. Yo, something is wrong with you. I didn't see no pentagram. Are you talking about the last video? Oh, sorry, you talking about the other chick. I am so sorry. I just realized what you're talking about.
Bruh.
Oh, she just got a star on her head. Just some dots. She thought that was cute, I guess. Hey, she a pretty little chocolate girl. She ain't got no butt, though. But, yeah, her daddy spoiled her, and so now you supposed to spoil her. Good luck to the dude that deal with that shit. Good luck. Good luck, man. Yeah. I see now. I see. That's how they end up with nightstand full of bedroom toys. Absolutely. That's exactly why men don't protect them anymore, especially when they act like Mike Tyson. Trying to act like Mike Tyson. Devin, man, what's going on? He said, TSG, salute. Thank you, brother. Good to see you up in here, Devin. I appreciate you, man. That's exactly how women end up in freezers. Bruh. That dummy looked used and abused. It did, didn't it? That fake ass wannabe or ECW wannabe needs to stir her flat tire having behind before the dummy knocks her on her face. That's a good one. Oh, man. The Xerpes boxing champion. That's funny. All right. I got one last clip and we'll get up out of here, man. I'm not going to hold y'all late tonight. Like I said, I got to keep working on the videos for the new channel. I want to launch by Friday, But if I don't launch Friday, I'll definitely launch it by Monday. Okay. So the last clip of the night. Now, my cousin used to get on Schmeagle. It's called Omegle or whatever, but I call it Schmeagle. And this is where you can talk to strangers and stuff like that, right? Now look at this dude. Look at this kid. Ain't nothing special about this kid, right? And this is how modern women see most dudes. I'm using him for example. He's like, I don't look like him, Shaun. It don't matter. The point is, just a regular kid, and you ain't got no chance to these modern women. And all the women down there think they're pretty as shit, right? They think this. Let me show you an example of this is a perfect example, gents, of how women don't see the value in who you are until it's too late. This is this. What did I even name? I named the clip, How Modern Women Miss Out. Check it out.
You're fine as fuck.
You're like really ugly. I don't know. And your room's a mess. You look like you live in a trap house. I bet you're broke as shit. I bet you're poor.
Broke.
Yeah.
You think I live in a trap house?
Yeah.
I live in a trap house with
How the hell do you have that?
I'm not broke like you, bitch.
So that music I'm gonna have to cut out later. Watch. So he tried to tell her she fine. And then she tried to diss him. And this dude pulls the mic. Look at that. That Lambo is beautiful. God dang. Look at her face. Look at her face. Yep. let me put that up on screen. Devin is like, dang. Listen, it's not meant for everybody. It's not meant for everybody to win the lotto. It's not meant for everybody. It's not meant for everybody to have $1 million. It's not meant for everybody to be rich. It's not meant for everybody to be poor. It's not meant for everybody to suffer. It's not meant for everybody to be happy. It's not meant for every day to be sunshine. It's not meant for every day to be rain. You have too many people that compare themselves to other people while not being secure in who they are as a person, judging everyone on who they think they should be when they don't even know who they are. And in the end, they end up losing out on what could be a better version of their life. Because they're always chasing something that they can never catch. I mean, they might catch something, but they're not about to catch what they're looking for. And we have a problem. That's why real ones, men and women, they're going to stand out. Problem is that women are telling other women not to talk to the people they should be talking to. Encouraging women not to be who they should be with. And then in the end, they end up settling. They settle for the thing. They feel like they're settling for the thing that they are. And let's be real about something. These women who end up with Pookie, Ray Ray, and them, that ain't them choosing wrong. That's them exactly with who they with. That's their level. You want to know why you can't get the level up or you can't get any dude to take you serious? That's your level. You keep meeting F-boys, that's your level. You can keep faking like you at a higher level, but you're not. You can wonder why you keep getting played by the same type of woman because that ain't your level. That's not who you're supposed to be talking to. So we got some problems. Now the thing, I told y'all, I promised y'all I would show y'all a little bit of the new channel. I'm only gonna give y'all a snippet. P, I don't know if you still in the house. Big fam, I don't know if y'all still in the house, but I edited 2 videos. I'm not gonna play too much, but where is it? Partners in Crime. Gotta get to my right folder. Yeah, this is gonna be the first episode. Let's go with this one. All right, let's do. All right. Shout out to Antics Semantics. He said, thank you, man. Adam said she knew she effed up. President, my trap house better than your broke ass mouth. Damn. 9-year-old mother effing business. Yeah. And then P is like, yeah, boy. And then Adam says, fantasies versus reality. And Preston said, we still here. That's all good, man. Listen. All right, for y'all that stayed, I'm going to give y'all, how long is this video? I'll give you until the punchline of the first video. P know what I'm talking about. P, when you see this one, you're going to know. But I'm going to stop it because you got to come back, subscribe to the channel, and watch it if you want to see. All right? For your viewing pleasure. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Shaun C.
It's your boy, PZF, baby.
And we are the Partners in Crime podcast. If this is your first time here, do me a favor and hit that like button. Let us know that you're in the house. This is the first episode, and we could be more glad to have you with us. So, P, what's going on with you today, bro?
Man, today I realized I was old, bro. I was walking, and it was snowing outside, and all I did was my first foot slipped and everything in my body cracked. I don't know what the hell happened.
Rabbit's getting old.
Ooh, old ain't the word.
With your old ass.
Today, nothing much with me, man. I was up here getting us set up, getting us ready and stuff like that. And then I came across an interesting video today. So I got a question for you, P.
Hopefully I got an answer.
What's the craziest thing that you did to try to win an argument?
Whew. I've been in a lot of arguments.
Or I'm sure your ass have. Or to try to get out of one.
I think the craziest thing I ever did to get out of an argument was fake like I was asleep, like I was in a coma. I ain't hear nothing. I got poked and everything. I just kept going with it.
How'd that work out for you?
After you ain't sleep about 33 times, it kind of just went away.
Daddy, you ain't sleep.
I still argued the next day, but that night I was okay.
So we were having a party at the house, right? And we got those arguments. I was like, look, I'm going to bed. And I got the covers good and over me, man. Tell me why she didn't hit me with a running fan.
Damn!
Don't laugh, it ain't funny.
I mean, yo, listen, that shit wasn't funny then, right? And I'm sure it didn't go well.
Hey.
I was pissed. I was like, yo, I can laugh about it now, right? I can laugh about it now. It didn't end well. I'll put it that night, nobody slept.
It was one of them box fans from the Family Dollar.
I'm talking about the one on the stand, bro, the lollipop. Yo, she took that shit, and you already know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She had been drinking. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But I'm the problem. Ain't that some shit? True story on that one. I have an interesting clip. So this one dude getting yelled at by his woman. They get into it. He finds a very interesting way to try to ignore or get out of the argument. You ready?
I'm ready.
With that being said, let's get started.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
That's why your music not going nowhere.
Oh.
You're smoking weed.
Oh.
You're
That's all y'all get. That is all y'all get. You're going to have to subscribe to the channel when it come out. All right? Like I said, I'm going to probably put that out. I'm going to try to put out the first 5 episodes starting Friday. I'll do a community post letting y'all know and everything like that. Also, I'll tell y'all in Friday's video. And then worst case, Monday. But I'll let y'all know, okay? Please follow that channel. It's just us clowning, man. It's us doing us, being who we are, you know what I mean? Just having a good time. And I think I'm trying to set it up so that later on we could talk about talk about everything and anything we want to talk about. So I think that's going to be a dynamic. But it's meant to just be a fun time, and serious where it needs to be. Hey, P, he said, oh, hey, oh, oh, oh. Yo. He's singing The Devil Away, a real life exorcism. Devin, you ain't lying. P, what'd you think about the clip, bro? What'd you think about the little bit you saw? Singing till you can't hear her voice anymore, annoying anymore. Hey, the crazy thing is whoever did that remix on it, you can hear her still yelling in the background as the background vocals. That is the craziest shit I've ever heard. She's still arguing in the background. Oh, he said, I'm definitely in there for that one, brother. Yeah. I'll let y'all know. So, yeah, anyway, I already got 2 episodes already edited fully. Got 3 more to go. So, okay. Hey, thank you. I told you, bro. I said, man, look, I'm going to put it together. The other one funny, too. The one we talked about, how far would you go for your partner? How far would you go for your partner? That's the second episode I edited. I got 3 more, and then yeah. Person says spot on. It's fire, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Again, I've been putting in some work, making sure that the episodes are interesting, fun, funny, and then we talk in there too. We talk about the stuff too, but we just being us, and so that's kind of what we're gonna bring to it. But it's a dedicated spot for us to be able to talk about these things. Okay. All right, gents. It's after 8. I appreciate y'all being here. Again, new videos should be coming out on Friday. Also, I will tell y'all, hopefully the new channel comes out on Friday. I got a lot of work to do between now and Friday to get all that shit done, but I look forward to it. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Again, I want to thank my members. Okay, if you're a member of the channel, you can become a member of the channel for the price of a cup of coffee a month, and you will get extra content that I don't necessarily put out to the public, or you'll get earlier. I just put out a members only video today. Okay. And this is about how, since we're talking about marriage in the last video, I wanted to show y'all through a story that I saw how women don't appreciate the men that they have. Right. So make sure y'all check that out if you're a member. He said, I'm subscribed to all your channels, including your political ones. All right. Keep that one to yourself, but that's good. Yes. Appreciate you, man. Hey, so anti-Semitic, I'm putting in that work then. If you know that I'm sitting here about to try to bounce 3 channels. So it's crazy, all right? All right, I appreciate y'all, gents. Until next time, live your best life.